ComBiz.
Hello and very warm welcome to you all. Myself Monisha, and in this video we are going to understand the process of registration of medical devices in India. Medical device registration in India is overseen by CDSCO under the Directorate General of Health Services in the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. An overview of CDSCO. Medical device registration in India. Currently, India is one of the top global medical device markets with a massive contribution from device imports. Earlier, the manufacturers in India could sell medical devices without any jurisdiction. Since 2006, medical devices entering India should be in compliance with the Indian Medical Device Regulations set up by the CDSCO. Today, there is a proper system for medical device registration in India for specific types of medical devices managed under the medical device rules. The CDSCO, which is Central Drug Standard Control Organization, regulates medical devices in India, and IVD, that is in vitro diagnostic, marketed in India. The CDSCO is headed by the DCGI or Drug Controller General of India, and the approval authority is shared between SLA, that is State Licensing Authority, and CLA, Center Licensing Authority. In India, the manufacturing, import, sale and distribution of medical devices are regulated under the Drugs and Cosmetics Act 1940 and Rules 1945. So it is necessary to obtain CDSCO medical device registration in India. Which regulatory bodies are responsible for CDSCO medical device registration in India? Following are the main regulatory bodies that are responsible for CDSCO medical device registration. The Drug Controller General of India (DCGI) is responsible for the manufacturing approval of certain drugs such as blood products, vaccines, large volume parenteral, rDNA derived, specified medical devices and new drugs. The CDSCO, that is Central Drug Standard Control Organization, is the main regulatory body in India for the pharmaceuticals and medical devices. In India, the import, sale, manufacturing and distribution of medical devices are regulated under India's Drugs and Cosmetic Acts and Rules. Classification of Indian medical devices. So separate classification system exists for IVD and medical devices in India, and each of these classifications are categorized into 4 different classes based on the extent of risk linked with these devices. The 4 different categories of Indian medical device includes risk category A, which is low risk category B, which is low moderate risk category C, which is moderate high risk, and risk category D, which is consist of the highest risk bearing devices. So who can apply for CDSCO medical device registration in India? There is a list of who can apply for CDSCO medical device registration in India. The manufacturer has a registered office in India, the authorized agent of the manufacturer, the subsidiary of the manufacturer, any other importer, domestic manufacturer. So what are the different types of applications for CDSCO medical devices registration in India? All the applications for CDSCO medical device registration in India, whether notified or non-notified devices, must be submitted via an online website called Sugam, and CDSCO manages the application via same portal. Non-notified devices. These devices not included in the list of notified devices are not regulated in India, but these devices shall be listed on the official website of CDSCO. Foreign or overseas manufacturers shall have an IAA based in India to market these devices. Coming to notified devices, there are 37 different categories of devices listed in notified list, which are controlled by the CDSCO and also require prior approval from the CDSCO for marketing such devices in India. There are different types of application forms, and the documentation requirements vary with the application form for CDSCO medical device registration submitted to the CDSCO. There are different categories of application according to the class of devices. The choice of application varies on the home country approval, applicant's nature, operations, availability of FSC, that is free sale certificate, and the type of devices. Manufacture of medical devices. CDS scope medical device registration in India. The steps includes application for the license for manufacture of these notified devices in India shall be made in Form 27 to the SLA, that is State Licensing Authority, accompanied by a fee in the form and manner as prescribed in the proposed rules, along with a copy to the DCG office. Step 2 includes a 60 days of time would be given for making the application for manufacture from the publication date of these guidelines. Step 3. In the case of devices belonging to the above said categories which haven't been manufactured in the country before the notification date, no manufacture would be permitted henceforth without the competent authority's approval as per the norms prescribed. Step 4 includes the applicant shall provide the details along with the application to the licensing authority. These details includes overall details like names, address of the companies, directors and address of the manufacturing units and registered offices of the manufacturer. A brief project enlightened showing the company's plan a device to be manufactured, their viability and other important profiles. Copy of the site master file, details of the standards followed by the company for product examination and good manufacturing practices, copies of ISO or any other certifications if required obtained by the firm for its manufacturing premises, a detailed explanation of the manufacturing process of the devices to be manufactured, qualification, experience and name of the technical staff under whose supervision the devices will be manufactured. Details of the product, brand or proprietary name, device category, method of use and intended use, brief description of the device, specification of the materials used, variation in style, size or shape of the device if applicable, recommended storage conditions, warnings, contradictions, precautions or potential adverse events and alternative therapy wherever applicable. Summary indications of any reported problems, quantitative and qualitative particulars of the constituents, list of accessories and other devices or equipments to be used in combination with the device, other description information comprising accessories packaged with the product, packaging description comprising pack sizes, labeling details conforming to Drugs and Cosmetic Rules 1945. Promotional literature and physician manual in English, medical specialty in which the device is used, testing facilities are available in the manufacturing units for testing. Step 5. For the examination of medical devices which are new or don't have any benchmark certification, the expert committee shall be established to examine in detail the information given by the applicant for the device assessment. Step 6. The committee, after completing their assessment, forward the opinion regarding device suitability to the competent authority for the purpose of permission for placing the device on the market. Step 7. The SLA, after the joint verification, inspection and would forward the license to CLAA for approval. Step 8. The license shall be issued in form number 28 of the said rules after due approval by CLAA. So how can COBIZ will help you in medical device registration? Medical device registration in India under CDSCO requires lot of requirements and documentation. New applicants may find it very difficult to comply with such requirements and documentation. Hence, in such a case, it is advisable to contact COBIZ, who will guide you on each step of the licensing procedure. At COBIZ, we simplify the process of our respected clients by addressing all the legalities on their behalf. That's all for this video. For more insights into the medical device industry, stay tuned. Thank you.